Hello Taurus, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. If you're watching this video, this reading was meant to find you. Remember to hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. If there is anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I provide. And remember, Taurus, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. Here's the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you're somebody who is looking for a new path, looking for a new beginning, looking for a side hustle, looking for a new way to make money, looking for a new adventure, a new hobby, looking for something to do, right? Something different. And you want to know why? Well, it's because the Eight of Cups popped out as I was shuffling the pack. And this is that hopeless kind of feeling. It's almost as if we're ready to walk away from something. And we're looking for something new. Okay? I feel like the old thing is just not doing it anymore. We're starting to feel maybe like there is no better option out there. There is no better path. There is no way out of here. I don't think in this case the Eight of Cups is telling you that you're going to be walking away from something towards something new. It could be that this new thing is an addition to what you're doing now. And what you're doing now feels like you're kind of looping back in. It's a figure eight. Right? We just keep looping back in on the same problems. I'm living paycheck to paycheck, hand to mouth. It's not sustainable this way. It's certainly not fun. Okay? It feels hopeless. It feels like this is life and it's never going to get better. When we're adding that ace now, this might be that opportunity. That's like, hey, it's a little side hustle. It's an extra weekend gig. It might be a career change or a career shift. It might be you starting a new project that could blossom into something extraordinary. Let's find out. Let's use our Dove and Serpent spread. We have a Princess of Cups. We have, exactly, Five of Pentacles. We have that double card. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because the Five of Pentacles could be financial difficulties. It's the uncertainty, or it is the worry that you are struggling with. You see, it is the issues that we have, the thing that doesn't seem to be working, and maybe it's financial. Okay, and then of course that Eight of Cups is saying I don't feel like I could ever get out of this hole. Maybe this is debt. Maybe this is a big bill that you have. Maybe this is something that it doesn't feel like it's working, right? It needs to be fixed, but we're kind of feeling like, I don't know how to fix that. If you add an ace to that, what do you get? You get a Six of Pentacles. So this is the opportunity that you need to fix this. And maybe it's the extra job. Maybe it is the bump in your pay. Maybe this is the side hustle or the career switch, or something that you're adding or augmenting your path with that's going to fix the problem. And it is something that is going to allow you to keep growing, okay? So rather than feeling like we're sinking in this money pit, we're actually growing above ground, This is like we're sinking down and deeper into the hole. This is like not only did we get out of the hole, but now we're growing up toward the sky too, you see. You're planting that seed. And planting that seed is fixing, it's returning you back to a baseline, but then it's also allowing you to grow further up. Okay? That's really, really cool the way the cards do that. This is awesome. I think life's about to change for you, Taurus. And now we have the Lust card. We have a Prince of Cups, a Nine of Wands, and an Ace of Cups. Oh yeah. You add the Ace of Cups to the Eight of Cups, what do you get? Nine of Cups, happiness, wish fulfillment, contentment, and bliss. Yeah, and pleasure and reward and super duper abundance. So I like it. I like the tarot math that we're doing today. I don't care who disagrees with me. Let's select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card. That's not random. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot, the Factor Infinite and Unknown. I'm going to set it right there with our little Tibetan prayer wheel. Speaking of wheels, Wheel of Fortune. It is your time. This is a prophecy. Things are shifting for you. You're getting this. This is a doorway that's opening for you. This is an opportunity that is going to appear in your life. You've got to take it when it shows up, because this is going to fix your problems. More than that, this is going to put you even higher than you were before. Not only are you getting out of the hole, but then you're going to start building up from there too. This is a gift from Spirit. Really, truly is. If you have a prediction for the mystery card, please put it in the comments. Let's take a look around the room. Let's see. We got 1, 2 major, well, and the Wheel of Fortune, so 3 major Arcana cards. We got the fire here, but the fire's in the position of the fear, worry, concern, the difficulty, the obstacle, the anxiety, because this is strength. This is motivation. This is like, I don't have any motivation. I feel hopeless. I don't feel strong. I feel weak. You know, I don't feel optimistic. I don't feel powerful. I feel kind of ineffective. Okay? But this is gonna do it. This is gonna fix things. Okay? This is going to allow you to fix things. This is a new behavior. Okay? Whether it's a job or a new hobby or a new skill or something that you're going to learn, or it's the step that you're going to take that is going to fix whatever the issue is that we are confronted with. So we've got fire. This is the fire that we need. We've got water, water, water. No air. Okay, we have earth and earth and earth. So we don't have any air right now. I wonder why that is. I wonder if, like, we don't have any air right now because we see the opportunity. We see the doorway. We have the idea, let's say. We have the seed that we're going to plant, but we really don't know how it's going to unfold. We don't know exactly what to do with that. You know what I mean? And so I feel that it may just be like we've got to just be bold and brave. We've got to just start it and just kind of figure it out as we go. Okay? There's no time right now to try to figure all the details out. We've just got to begin. So we're starting with the 8 of Cups anyway. Emotionally burned out. This is like we're starting to kind of withdraw. We're feeling disconnected from our path. Okay? We're kind of like on a soul level, I think. We're tired. And it may even be that, like, the path that you've been on hasn't been satisfying you. It feels like something is just overwhelming us emotionally. Our motivation is dipped. Our energy has dipped down. Okay? And we're not feeling all that fired up. We're not feeling that enthusiastic. Kind of feels, like I said, with the figure 8, it feels like it's just kind of hopeless. You know, that we're in the hole, and I guess I just live in a hole now, you know. Shout out to Lane Staley. But I feel like this doesn't need to become worse. This doesn't need to become a 9 of Swords, right? It doesn't need to be worse than it is. So give yourself permission to rest. You don't need an explanation, okay? Take care of yourself emotionally. Do a little emotional detox. Less drama, more quiet, more sleep. Take care of yourself. Drink a lot of water, okay? And I don't think it's because you don't care about this anymore. I think that we've gotten to the point where it's just like, I'm tired of caring because nothing works. You know, it's not because you're lazy. It's because I don't know what to do. But I think the universe is bringing you a gift. This is the gift of this is a seed that Spirit's giving you. Basically saying, if you plant this, it'll grow and it's going to feed you. It's going to earn money. This is an opportunity. This is a material start to something. This could be for money, could be health, could be at work, it could be at home, could be something for your body. But you're starting with the concrete step. And this is a gift. The Wheel of Fortune is bringing this to you. Your luck is about to change. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit will put the right people, places, and things on your path. Spirit will give you the green light. Spirit will open the door where there never were any doors before. Spirit will bring you to the right place at the right time. You've got to take the step, though. You've got to use your fire energy, which right now is lacking because you're demotivated. You've got to muster it, and you've got to just take that step and just plant the seed. Open the account, make the phone call, buy the tool, schedule the appointment, apply for the job, set up the YouTube channel or whatever it is. Film the content, start the podcast, interview the guest. Well, do the thing. Okay? It's a new practical opportunity that's forming for you. Now, don't forget to take care of yourself, sleep, good food, hydration, okay? Because this doesn't go away in just one second. It doesn't go away just in a day. Okay. This is a small effort, but it's the biggest step that you take. It's simple, but it's the biggest step. Okay. It's an investment. This first step is an investment in something. And it may feel weird because you're already in a hole. Now it's kind of like you're how's this going to help, It's a seed. It's a seed. This is the seed. It's not the full tree yet. Full tree is coming in the future here, very near future. I think this is going to very quickly change your life. Okay? This is the week to plant the seed. And I think sometimes it takes a situation like this for us to even think about, well, I guess I got to plant a seed or something, right? It's only when we're hungry we start thinking about, geez, where's my food going to come from? Okay? So sometimes it takes a situation like this to get us motivated to start a change. And I can tell you in my own experience, my wife and I were living in a little apartment in Albert Lea, Minnesota. And I was working my part-time data entry job remotely from the apartment. And we had our daughter. And our daughter was almost two. And we had a change in our money situation. We realized ultimately that the income that we were bringing in wasn't going to support us. There was no way that we could give our daughter what she needed or even put food on the table or pay bills or pay the heating bill or anything because of the money that we were making. It just wasn't there. And that's when we decided to plant the seed of doing a YouTube channel. And I've told this story before. It's nothing new. And so this, to me, for you, feels like it is something that is born out of necessity, but it is going to draw upon your skills, your talent, and your purpose. And that's why we have an Ace of Cups at the end. Because that's where I was getting to. The point of all of this is that you're planting this seed that is going to help you get out of the hole, and it's going to fix the money issue, right? But what you're going to discover is the authenticity. You're going to discover the purpose. You're going to realize that this is what you've been meant to do, and I think Spirit works in mysterious ways. Because if it weren't for this worry, this scarcity, this fear, this freak out, oh no, what are we going to do moment, I never would have started YouTube. And if I didn't start doing YouTube, I never would have realized that this is that destiny and that purpose, and that is providing me so much meaning in my life. Yeah? So I feel like for you, it's the same thing. Like Spirit's going to work through that mysterious way by giving you the necessity. That necessity is leading you to do a new behavior. That new behavior is leading you on the path to your destiny. It's crazy. It's prophecy. And your life is about to shift. Okay? Your life is about to shift. Now, the Five of Pentacles is, of course, that worry. It's the scarcity. It's the financial stress. It's money. It's work. It's like survival mode. You know, and it feels loud right now. And this is, of course, kind of, it's making us feel overwhelmed and burned out and exhausted and kind of hopeless. But out of that feeling is born this seed, is born this idea, this gift from Spirit that's probably coming as a Ace of Wands, as just like it's popping into your head and saying, you know what, I'm going to do this. And people around you are going to say, you're going to do what? Like, we can't even pay the bills. You're going to start a YouTube channel? And then it's just like, trust me, you know? And you don't know sorts, you probably don't know anything about it. You probably don't know how to do that. You're going to figure it out as you go. And I'm sorry to talk about myself a lot, but I feel like I wouldn't be sitting here telling you these things if I don't know this energy personally. Okay? Personally. So this is that very practical concern that's lingering in your life and it's worrying you. You know, it is, it's kind of like saying, there's a problem here, there's a hole in the boat, and I don't know what to do about it. Okay, well, what you're going to do is you're going to take that grounded action. You're going to make the call, you're going to send the email, you're going to, you're going to start that new thing, you're going to sign up for the YouTube channel or whatever it might be. You're going to apply for that new job. You're going to go and make those phone calls, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Instead of spiraling out of control, instead of doing that figure eight, looping back in on your own hopelessness, you're going to do something proactive. You're going to take that step. Okay? And worry really does live in the nervous system, right? So we got to take care of our bodies. You got to sleep. You got to eat. You got to, hydrate. And this is that worry around the resources. And it seems like money, but it could be all sorts of things, obviously, right? This is something that's not in harmony. This is something that is not working at the moment, okay? Now, underneath the surface, though, you've got this Princess of Cups. This is this is the way the Wheel of Fortune is communicating to you. It's a subtlety. It's a fish in a percolator. It's just something that appears in your vision. You're thinking, wait a minute. I don't know why, but I know what I need to do. I need to start doing tarot readings more. I need to focus on my tarot channel. I need to make, and it's interesting the way this happens, because it wasn't like, for me at least, it wasn't like I said, I know how to make money. I'll just start doing YouTube. There's always money in YouTube, right? I think that there is an extraordinary possibility or opportunity for everybody to explore this path, I encourage everybody to start a YouTube channel. Everybody I know, I'm saying, you should start a channel. But I feel like this is that innate sort of desire that you have. Now, I don't think that I would have been successful doing YouTube if I didn't actually love and know and feel a desire to do tarot readings. I've been reading tarot for myself, at least, and for, friends here and there for 30 years. Almost 25 years. I'm getting old. So if it wasn't something that actually was an authentic expression of me, it wouldn't be working out. So this is something that's a subtle feeling. This is like you're very sensitive to the frequencies around you, And this is an emotion. This is something that's swelling up inside of you, and it's your soul telling you, like, this is what you need to do. And you're looking at it from this sort of desire or pleasure point of view. Like, for me, tarot was always something fun to do. It always gave me great pleasure to read the cards, to study the cards, and even now I have so much fun doing the readings. I think that it's a natural talent that you have, or it's like it's a desire that you already have inside of you. It's an emotion that's already there, And it's just something that your soul is whispering to you. It's like, hey, How about doing that podcast that you've always wanted to do? Maybe now you should focus on painting or something. It's like, why would I do that? Do it. Listen to the Princess of Cups now. Follow the fish in the percolator. Notice that subtle feeling and take that grounded, practical step. This is something that has always been a hope, a wish, a dream, an aspiration of yours. You know? And I think this is the convergence of both necessity and talent and opportunity and skill. And, you know, for me, it's like I've always had a skill, let's say, that I've learned. I've studied tarot for years, so I feel like I've got some learned skill, a natural talent. And it's something that I've always desired to do, was to kind of, you know, to have an audience or to teach or to talk or to share with people, you know, to connect with people. That's always been something that I've wanted to do, you know. And now there's that opportunity to do all of that and then also support my family. So for you, I feel like there really is that convergence of like a dream and a desire, a need, a necessity, and an opportunity. Everything's coming together in that way. It just feels like a prophecy to me. You understand? It's beautiful. It really is. And that, of course, is that Princess of Cups is like saying, hey, you got to follow this natural talent. There's something that your soul has always wanted to do, or there's always been like this desire, this talent that's just been latent inside of you. What better time to start doing it than now? And again, people around you may be saying, what, you're going to start painting now? Or what, you're going to start doing your music now? Like, we got to pay the bills, you know? Anyway, I think that's kind of the weird absurdity of it, in a way, yeah. Anyway, up here we have that Devil card. You are a hard worker, you are a driven person, and now you've got this engine of the car, you're getting motivated. You're getting motivated to start and to do it and to figure it out and to take those first steps, and now we're starting to see that energy come up, that fire energy starting to return. Because we're given finally we have a direction, we have an idea of what we could do, and you're getting motivated, and you're getting fired up. And trust me, this motivation is going to grow. This engine is going to start roaring louder and louder. The power is going to really be there for you, and it's that power that's like, you know, feels like you're capable of climbing out of this hole and then just keep going. You know, go as high up that mountain as you can. And I feel like I'm offering you personal testimony here, that when you start following that calling inside of you and taking the practical steps, again, it's that convergence of necessity and talent and skill and opportunity and desire and like that aspiration. Your engine of your car is going to be very, very powerful and very capable of achieving this, okay? And the Eight of Pentacles, of course, is the patience, but it's also the growth. It's also saying that, look, the seed you're planting now is going to grow into a tree that will feed you and your family for a long time, okay? And this is exactly my experience too. And obviously your mileage will vary. But if you devote yourself to it, because there's a need, and it's something that you are interested in, that you have a talent for, that you've perhaps always wanted to do, or it in some way activates that desire, that pleasure drive in you, okay? And you're getting that opportunity that there's now like a doorway that's opening for you to involve yourself in this field, whatever it might be, this industry. It will bear fruit for you. It will continue to grow if you continue to feed it in the right way. It will grow and it will bear fruit. You have to be patient. It takes time, okay, for something like this to grow. You have to continue to work at your craft, refine your craft, okay? You have to go slow, do it deliberately, don't cut corners. You're building skill. You're building a channel. You're building a business. You're building a career, a side hustle, an Etsy shop, whatever it is. A cottage business out of your garage. I don't know. You're building computers. You're going to do it the right way. Okay, we're not trying to rush. You're trying to do it properly. Craftsmanship, quality work. Okay. And I promise, if you go slow and you do it the right way, it's going to feed you. It's going to feed you. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. These readings are free, and it really is a great way to support the channel and support the work that I do here. I really appreciate you. Your general energy now, oh yeah, that strength card, that lust, that you got to be courageous. This is just it. You've got to be able to take a risk. Because, you know, you feel this feeling, nah, it's not the right time for me to do that. I can't focus on my music now. I got to pay the bills. And I don't know that it's music for you, right? But it's that idea that, like, it's going to be a risk. Okay? It's going to be a risk to do nothing. It's going to be worse to do nothing. You got to take that risk. You got to go after that thing that feels like a long shot. You got to go after that thing that you've always wanted to do. Now's the time to go do it. Because it might just very well be the thing that solves all these financial issues, if it is financial. You have to believe in your ability. This is you claiming your life force. This is you getting motivated and getting fired up. This is you owning your power, claiming your space, knowing that you deserve, you deserve to take up space in the world. And you're using your talent, you're using your skills. I feel like, kind of in a simplified way, this is about you knowing what your passion is and then using that passion to make some money, to turn it into something that is, it's turning it into a life, you know, turning it into like a family business. It's something sacred. Okay? You're moving toward something. And you're using that desire and you're feeling confident, feeling capable. This is somebody that feels like they can just reach up into the night sky, pluck out a star, put it in their pocket, you know. Somebody that feels capable. Now, we don't want to get too prideful. We don't want to get arrogant. But this is the confidence that says, I'm just going to go after it. And regardless of how it plays out, I'm going to be okay. You know, that confidence that, like, I can do this, I can try my hardest, I can put what I have into this, and I can really give it a go. And if it works, great. If it doesn't work, well, okay, I'll find something else. I'll figure something else out. You're going to need that courage. You're going to need that strength. Okay. Don't shrink. This is a problem, and you're stepping up, and you're going to solve it. Now, you're also using your Prince of Cups, your fixed water energy, your authentic self. You can't go out there and be somebody you're not, because that's not going to work either. You can't go out there and try to pretend to be something else that you think is going to make money. If you go out there and you get some job that does not resonate with you, it might work for a short period of time, but it's not going to solve the problem. Okay, it's going to be a Band-Aid. You've got to be yourself. You got to be in your authentic energy. Especially if this is YouTube or if this is anything. I mean, maybe I should be charging a consulting fee here for the YouTube thing. The audience is going to want your authenticity. Okay, there are 1 million people that are going to be on YouTube doing exactly what you're going to do. So the only thing that's going to set you apart is you, is the real you. Okay, because there is only one of you. And right now, this Prince of Cups feels like the bubble in the ocean. And I feel that there is this truth inside of you. There is this soul inside of you that's under a lot of pressure right now. And this is the defining moment that we either get crushed under the weight of that pressure, or we figure out a path and we swim with that little bubble in the ocean. We figure out a way to rise. Two options here, you know. We either do it or we don't. And I think your authenticity here is what's really going to, kind of make the grade, pay the bills here. I want to talk about the Wheel of Fortune here for just a moment, because this is that kind of unexpected shift, that something is turning in your favor. And you've got to be aware of this, though. You've got to say yes to the opportunity that feels aligned, that feels like it's some kind of a weird convergence, a weird prophecy where everything just fits together today. And it never happens like that. It's going to feel weird. It's going to seem like it's a strange moment. Everything kind of comes together, and there's just that. And it may kind of be drawn out over weeks, This is a feeling that, for me, it's still lingering, because it still feels unreal that everything just kind of lined up when it did, that we had no money, we had a new baby, there was this dire need, and we had that opportunity to start a channel and just try. I feel like if you don't set this in motion, it's not going to just happen for you. No one's just gonna see you in the grocery store and say, "Hey, I want to hire you for a YouTube channel. Here, let's put you on YouTube," And no, you've got to push in. You've got to assert yourself. Spirit will show you the door, but you've got to take that step through it. And I think it's showing up as a feeling, as an intuitive nudge from inside of you. Okay? And the Ace of Wands is that inner strength. It's you knowing that you're not going to bend or break with this calamity that you might be facing. That you are strong enough to do it. That you're hungry and you're getting motivated. And the fact is that when you're connected with your sense of purpose, this energy will be there when you need it. You will be willing to put in the hours. You will be willing to burn the candle at both ends when it's your true path in life. Okay? I've never been more hardworking or more motivated in my life until I started doing the YouTube stuff. Because I feel like I'd been searching for my purpose in my life, and I'd always just kind of taken whatever work I could get and pay the bills, and I never really had a clear path. I do feel like the star was guiding me the whole time, and now I'm sort of waking up to that moment, and I feel that you will notice your enthusiasm coming online. Okay? The closer you get to realizing not only the physical seed that you're planting for your physical garden, okay, that, this is going to make money, but, this is actually bringing me in alignment with my true purpose. Now you're planting the seeds of an empress life. Water and earth together is that empress energy. You're planting the seeds of real prosperity and your true path. You're planting the seeds of your best life, not just, I got to make some money real quick, but no, you're doing what you're meant to do in this world. And that's going to be infinitely rewarding. Yeah, you're going to pay the bills, fine. Yeah, sure. You're going to build a business, you're going to grow a brand or whatever it is, but you're going to have that spiritual fulfillment too. Because you're following your true path in life. Now let's look at this mystery card. Empress, anyone? Maybe. If you have a prediction, please put it in the comment section. Let's see what we have. Well, the Fool. That's okay too. The Fool is you being your authentic self. Okay, first of all. The Fool is freedom from worries. The Fool is like, no worries. No worries. Okay? The Fool is perhaps free now, financially free, free of the scarcity, has been relieved of the burdens of that survival mode. And the Fool is taking that leap. that curious leap into the unknown. The Wheel of Fortune is asking for your faith, hope, and trust. What do you think the fool needs to leap off that cliff? Needs faith and hope and trust. You're doing a trust fall with the universe. You're treating this moment like a fresh start. You're saying yes to the thing that feels exciting, but also scary. Okay? There's something in you that wants to get out, that wants you, there's a purpose. There's a spirit in you that's trying to get out. And I think this is that magical, prophetic convergence of circumstances that's saying, now's the time. The Wheel of Fortune is divine timing. If ever there was a time for you to take a leap on something that you know is, or that you feel, I'm not going to say you know anything, but you feel is right for you. Okay? Like I took a leap into, I'm just going to start filming myself doing tarot readings. I don't know. I'll see. I didn't know anything, but I felt it. Okay? If ever there was a time for you to do that, it's now. Because you need something to work. And I feel like because of that Eight of Cups, that hopeless feeling, it's like, what do I got to lose? Might as well, right? Might as well do it because I don't know what else to do. So yeah, so do it. Allow yourself to not know and still leap forward. Okay? Let go of any doubts. Let go of any baggage that's telling you not to do it. You might feel a little foolish at first, like I did. That's a good sign because that means that you're probably getting very close to your true path. I felt like a real fool when I first started my readings. Still do sometimes, but now you own it after a while, This is that pure spirit in you. And I'm very excited about this, and I really want to know what you're doing. If it is a YouTube thing or anything, please share it in the comments here. Promote your brand, promote your channel, whatever, right? Put a link in the comments. I highly encourage that, okay? You're here watching me do this, so I'm going to go to your page and watch you do your thing. But right now, what we're going to do is the extended thing. So please click on the link in the corner or the link in the video description. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. Leave a comment. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. Let me know where I can see your work. Once you get it up and running, come back to this video. Okay? Promote yourself. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we are all in this together.